Hey guys, it's your girl Kiki back at it again with another video with my friends.
What's the deal?
Okay, hey everybody. So
Oh my god.
Come my way, this my shit, that's my way. Do it like that and I'll repay it.
We're gonna be doing a video today, and we're gonna be answering some of you guys' questions about the Navy and about boot camp and all that good stuff.
You already know.
Okay, so one of our first questions that people keep DMing me about is things you should know before getting to boot camp. Don't go. I'm just kidding. But,
No, seriously, don't go. No.
some things right now, some things you need to know is that if you try to go to boot camp, you won't be leaving anytime soon because of Corona.
You'll be in your room for 14 days. Then, what, 2 months? You have boot camp for 2 months? So, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, and they're thinking about extending it to like 10 weeks instead of like 7.
No, 2 months and 2 extra weeks plus another week. That's 3 months you're in boot camp.
You gotta be.
Woo, I'm sorry. I couldn't even.
It's a long process now.
I couldn't even do 8. I'm good.
But you gotta think about it. Navy boot camp is really not even that bad compared to other branches.
It's not that bad. It's boring.
Yeah,
It
some
is,
days are
yeah.
boring.
Oh
Some days you're just sitting there like, I'm ready to go home.
man.
Okay, so the next question I always get from a lot of people are, what are the rules of boot camp? My favorite role in boot camp was mail PO. You don't even really have to do anything but give people their mail. But you did get cussed out a lot. Like, hey, why did my family send me some mail? Like, dude, I don't know, maybe they don't love you. I mean,
Yeah, and you gonna always have people coming up to you like, did I get a mail? Did I get a mail?
like,
Just make sure if you already know you're going to boot camp, it's in Chicago, get the address, give it to someone. Or get other people's addresses so you can start sending out letters as soon as possible. Because once people start getting letters come in, you'll be on the best side.
yeah, you know, I got 5 letters. But like,
Yeah, I'm saying.
they were just so spread out. It took like a whole 2 months for me to get 5 letters. That was,
Honestly,
I
by that
was
point, you're
sad.
already out. You're already leaving.
you
And
get
then,
letters every day. So it's just like, there will be those people who do get letters every single day. I have my friend who got letters every day, and I was just looking at her like, damn, your parents love you.
Your friends love you.
True.
MA's good. I was an MA.
you were the MA?
Yeah, I was an MA. I was, of course, the secondary MA because I got in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Take a job. You're like freaking 3rd in command when it comes to the RPOT.
They don't know what that is.
RPOT is.
You gotta start from the top.
Yeah, that's the top. That's the top right there. RPOT. You started from Melchio, shit.
Shit, that was my job for like 2 days.
I was just going with my job. So yeah, MA is Master of Arms.
If you like yelling at people, then you should do that.
Basically, yeah.
And if you don't like cleaning, don't be the head PO, which
Don't.
is the bathroom person.
I was that too.
Yeah, you should know, like, that's one of the things you should know while going into boot camp, what the head is.
Yes,
Yes. It's no longer the bathroom anymore.
it's the head. It's filthy.
Ugh. What else? RPOT, and you also got
A-Rod.
A-Rod.
If you can sing. I never knew the difference in boot camp. Shit, I still don't know the difference. So if you can sing for a long period of time, do that.
Yep, do that.
Be prepared to lose your job though.
And your voice.
So I say if you're like that person who knows you can like keep a job for an X amount of time, then join. Not join.
Volunteer.
Volunteer for the job. Thank you. Volunteer for the job. You feel me? But if you know you like a little iffy on it, let somebody else go and watch them fail, and then you step in like, hey, I want to be RPOT
Yeah.
or something.
Don't
like
be
that.
the first one to volunteer, because I mean,
Don't.
you don't know what you're doing.
It
They
doesn't
always
last.
get fired. It's sad, but they do.
It
Yeah, the
doesn't
first person
last.
always get fired.
Yeah.
So if you think you're gonna keep that job the first time you get it, most likely not.
I'm sorry.
Unless you really good at your job.
Exactly.
And don't be trying to run over people too, because if you think about it,
Yeah.
y'all in the same position, y'all doing the same thing. You just have a title to your name in boot camp.
So a lot of people want to know what's IT.
Oh, you want me to tell you what it is?
I only got IT once, so.
I think it's intensive training exercise.
Don't quote
Don't quote us.
Yeah, we don't fucking know.
I just know I got IT the first fucking day there, and that was it.
Yeah, you're basically just burning up your muscles, basically. And you might think it's not that bad until you're fucking doing 1,000 push-ups and you're fucking dying and crying, most likely. I seen a girl get beat by herself, and she was like, "That's the officer," like crying and shit. Like, I felt like she was getting tortured.
It feels like you're getting tortured.
It really does.
It's funny.
But I guess I say it's worth it because, like, the last day of boot camp, we were over there doing, like, the whole 10 counts, and I was like, I was getting it. Like, it wasn't doing nothing to me. I was like, I can do this all day.
Count
You think
workout.
we should show
Hold on, let's see if she can explain it. If she can explain it, then
I said it's like a 10 count dance move. You're doing different moves, but this is a workout. So you're doing hella different workouts.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah.
Can't see my face. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Lord.
So y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all want to count with me?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
One is you stand up, and then you crouch down for 2, and then you, like, stretch out for a push-up for 3. You bring your legs up to your left side for 4. You go back to a push-up, and then you bring your feet up again to your right side, and then you do a push-up again, and then you actually do a push-up, and then you come up, and you crouch again, and you stand up.
Yep.
That's a 10 count.
10 count.
Now,
Just
I-
imagine doing that 10 times. Holy fuck.
Shoot, imagine doing it 2 times. But
Actually
just
try
imagine, like, the fact of they don't say it slow unless they're trying to be funny. My chief always wants to be funny and trying to say it slow. But just imagine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that. Yeah.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Or the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, what are you doing?
They
Okay.
stop at 8. You just sitting there.
Or they stop at 7.
Or they stabbing
And
like,
you're just holding yourself up like,
Yeah.
help me.
And y'all be all in different positions because everybody fucked up at that point.
y'all learn what who y'all zero is fast. I never had to do who y'all zero. Bro, like when somebody would mess up or we'd be like doing push-ups or something and somebody would count wrong, you'd be like, who y'all zero since y'all can't be a team?
Oh, yeah, see, nah.
I never-
Ours was like, oh, y'all don't know what number you on? Sounds like a whole lot of zeros to me. I was like, oh, come on.
Okay. So was the ASVAB hard?
Honestly, it's really like basic shit. I didn't do well at first, but my recruiter allowed me to do the PICAP, which allows you to get a higher score. Just go on Quizlet. Quizlet got all
Hey,
the
yo.
So smart. Like I never even thought about that.
Yeah, Quizlet has the
Look.
answers for the ASVAB.
We're going to have a Quizlet pop up, right? Quizlet.
It's like you do good in the engineering part of the ASVAB, you're most likely gonna get an engineering job. You score low, you're most likely gonna be the cook.
Hey, yo, there's nothing wrong with CSs.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong, you know.
If you want
Y'all
to
do
cook,
work long hours.
cook.
Yeah.
Tell you that now. You're going to be waking up at 3 in the morning. You're going to be here until 11.
I haven't met one yet.
Really? Just cook. There's a CS in there.
The galley.
Yo,
Today's my second time.
know
going
your
to my galley.
CSs.
Damn.
They going to hook you up. So
On the ship.
Yeah.
you want some cookies.
Yes, they're chill though. They're cool. I fuck with them. But
Yo,
yeah,
Bootcamp.
depending on what you score, that's the job that you're gonna get. So be aware of what you're scoring on, how will you do it. Because if you score too high, you can't choose like a job that, because you know they want the more smart people to do the highest job, because there's more lower scores than there is high scores. So you're not gonna get an option to be something lower than what you scored.
You can't be smart and get a dumb job.
Oh, and make sure if they offer you a bonus, it's probably for a reason.
Yeah, that means your job hard as fuck.
It's because they need people to be that job, because not enough people want to be that job. So be aware of when you get a bonus.
How long since you've been in boot camp?
Whew.
I think it's been like 6 months.
It's July now. Yeah, it's been like,
Yeah, 6 months.
I think, fuck, 10 months for me.
You graduated. Oh, really? Me too. Yeah.
You're so
We haven't been that long. We haven't been on the ship yet, so
But
I can't wait though.
we'll tell y'all about that when it comes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have to be a certain age to join. No.
No,
No.
there was a person who was in boot camp that was like 40 years old.
You could be like 17 to 40, but you gotta turn 18 in boot camp if you're gonna be 17 years old to join.
You gotta get your mom permission.
Oh yeah,
Or
you're 17.
parental permission.
Yeah, you can join at 17. You just gotta make sure you turn 18 when you're in boot camp.
Okay, how is working out in boot camp, guys?
The easiest shit I ever did.
No.
Working out in Navy boot camp is a joke. They don't pay attention to how much you really work out. They make you work out as a group, but like, it's a group workout. How much more can you do in a group? How much intense? And you're in a small ass room. Not small, but like,
See,
compartment.
this is why you gotta have that mindset. I'm going to elevate myself and work out, even if these motherfuckers not looking at me. It's easy though, but hey, you people who don't like to work out, you can pass the workout shit, but once they start running, oh yeah.
Yeah, you better know how to run.
Oh,
Like,
they don't care about the running shit. They might not care about, working out, but when it comes to running,
oh yeah, that's where most people do not do good at. Cause I know damn well I didn't do good at. But like, definitely like, keep yourself fit. You're in the military, but all I'm saying is that in the Navy itself, the workout standards are very low.
To practice that run. Come in here with a 12-minute run.
Exactly, and you get that bonus.
or
Do you want to get that bonus
run. I didn't get the bonus.
and that rank up?
Oh yeah.
I didn't
Make
get the
sure you
bonus.
pass the fitness shit.
Pass the test. Pass the first test they give you, because I thought it was just like a, hey, we're gonna give you this piece of paper and you're gonna take this random ass test, and then they got one right.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know what it was.
Study. Yeah, when
Study.
your recruiters tell you to study, dude, like
Study.
because it's really like gonna pay in your favor at the end of the day, because you don't want to get yelled at for not knowing something.
And
You
you
are
need more
gonna get
money.
yelled at.
You join to get money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
House child.
Oh my goodness, you better enjoy now, because when you get out,
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
when
Breakfast,
you're
lunch,
out of
dinner.
boot camp, the food is not as good as when it was.
And you gotta go eat.
You're forced to eat.
Like, you're forced to eat in boot camp, but when you get out, it's just like, I'll sleep.
Yeah, it's not as you
I'll
either
eat later.
like
Yeah.
you're gonna
You end up,
either
like,
gain a lot of weight or lose a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I didn't gain no weight. That shit was sad.
I gained
I
30
gained-
pounds
yeah,
in boot
same.
camp.
I gained about 30
I don't know
pounds.
where.
I thought I gained 20, and when it got weighed, they said, nope, you the same as you came in. I was like, wow.
I was eating peanut butter jelly sandwich for breakfast, lunch, and
Me?
dinner.
That's gonna be crap to you. Boot camp,
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Mac
peanut butter and
cheese,
jelly.
I was-
cheese sticks.
I was mad when they ran out of bread.
Yeah.
Like breakfast is the best meal at boot camp. Literally, the
Hey,
salad
I
bar.
didn't start eating the cereal until like
Exactly.
Yes.
They have the
towards the end.
fruits. They
They
have
got
everything in the
yogurt.
salad bar in the morning. Like it's always for me, it was always the best.
So good.
Yeah, you better enjoy it because it's civilians cooking your food in boot camp.
Yeah.
But when
Hey,
you're
that's-
not in boot camp anymore, it's people in the Navy that are cooking your
And
food.
they don't care about you.
Nope, the CSs.
Damn, targeted.
Nah, but I would like to give a shout out to all the Chicago cooks, the civilian cooks
Y'all didn't
Hey, y'all
They
see
putting
this?
that work, okay?
from Ship 13. Hey, y'all was
Ship
hard.
10, I think. Ship 2.
I'm perfect with y'all.
Okay, what division were you in?
Oh, I was division 904.
066.
030. Boom. Okay, what are your rates? I'm an OS, an operational specialist.
Or FC, or MA, but I'm a
SCG.
I was over here about to do it.
Yeah, so me and him are SCGs.
and what is that? It's sonar technician.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, so basically just finding,
We listen to
Sound.
shit in the water.
looking at screens,
Green
calculating,
You know,
fucking trying to find submarines.
like, okay, let's say your TV is all static, right? We looking for shit like that, looking for something. That's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah, and
Nah.
like the school process is very long. It may say 15 or 10 weeks in MEPS, but it's really like months. But
But
you're in
depending
San
on your
Diego
contract.
though. You're in San Diego though, so you can
Yeah.
see it's nice out here. So you feel me? If you ever wanted to be somewhere, the best
So-
place for A school would be San Diego.
If you want to go to Cali, OS, but you're only here for what?
For like weeks.
A week?
3 weeks.
For like
She's only here for 3
she's
weeks.
here for a certain type of schooling.
So if you want to be in San Diego, OS, MN for Miami,
Yeah.
and then STG if you want to come to San Diego. And then some FCs come out here, which is fire control, but I'm not sure like when they get out here. So look into that.
And they're starting to offer bonuses for SCGs.
Yes.
And
So,
honestly, being an SCG is really not that bad.
it's not that bad.
Just
Yeah.
do research on your job that you do want
Yes.
and what you have to get on the ASVAB. And when they give you that little list of things like you qualify for it, make sure you know what the heck they're talking about. Do not let them trick you into getting a job that has nothing to do with what you want to do. Like, don't tell them, like, hey, you know that commercial you see with the people in the nice blue uniforms and they be looking in the submarines? Don't let them tell you that lie. That's what they told me. That's why I know this. Because I thought that's what I was doing.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Oh,
I would never see a submarine a day of my life.
you won't.
I don't think I want to be in the submarine. I'd be,
There was like the cool little blue rooms. I was like, oh yeah.
That's literally not you.
I know that now.
That's literally us. Holy shit.
So if you like those commercials, yes.
Yeah, and think about how easy it is for your job to rank up to.
Yes.
You know,
Facts.
if you really want to make that money, pick the right
So-
job.
So I'm gonna let y'all know. Here go a little something on the airline. Y'all should know. Anything that ends with an M is a hard ass job. You will be working day in and day out, and it will take you a minute to rank up. So think about that. Let it marinate. Play back. Do whatever you gotta do. Don't forget what I just said. Period.
Oh my god. Okay, last final question. What did you like about bootcamp?
I liked how, like, depending on how you take the experience, you could either take it to better yourself or to be miserable. But for me, I took it as an experience to better myself. You know, and the food was my favorite experience
That's
as
my
well.
only thing.
And you know, make sure you meet the right people. Some people might sabotage you, and some people might uplift you. Be with the right people in boot camp. You know, you could either be by yourself or you want to fit in with the crowd. You know, take that experience as you want it.
My favorite part was the food. That's all. That's all.
Mine, if you go to boot camp in the winter, marching. Holy God, it is so funny. You're gonna see people falling.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna see people. You're gonna see people. Oh my God, it's just so hilarious. But if you're going in the summer or fall, you be straight. My favorite part about boot camp is literally marching on. Everything else,
One,
it was
two,
cool.
two,
It was cool.
two.
And like you're gonna hate the people at first that you're around because y'all gonna get so annoyed at each other. It's like fucking siblings. But at the end of the day, that's the people that you creating bonds with. So enjoy that experience. You know, don't be miserable.
Don't do it to yourself.
You know,
That's it. That's all.